Hello. Today is going to be the introduction to introductions. The introductions portion of the rubric contains just 3 elements. The first is the attention getter. And I know that many of you have been told in the past to make attention getters by making rhetorical questions or by using a quote from a famous person or by using a dictionary definition. And often you've sometimes used attention getters which simply state the importance of the situation. But I want you to stop doing all of that. And I want you to up your game and instead find an interesting fact or statistic specific to your situation. You may, in fact, even have to cite that. An expert quotation from an actual expert, not just someone famous. A recent example from personal experience or current events also can work. And another idea is to explain some piece of terminology or jargon that you're going to discuss in the essay. That'll capture attention because here's this interesting thing that we're going to be talking about. So those are the things I want you to try instead of maybe some of the tactics that you were taught earlier in your career. Another thing that the introduction needs to do is give a hint or an overview of the content, all right, of the essay. This can include things like, not all of these things, but things like physical description. What is it specifically that we're talking about physically? How would you use it? What's the purpose of it? What's the history or location or background, the situation? You can pick something to compare to which is similar, or you can connect it to other things which are known to most people. Or are related to other things that have been discussed in the course. You want to, in other words, give enough background that your reader knows, oh, this is what we're going to talk about in the paper. In the case of an introduction to a literary analysis paper, you want to make sure that somewhere, and it could be anywhere, including the attention getter or the thesis, but somewhere you want to mention the name of the work and the name of the writer. And you want to be sure that you put the name of the work in either quotations or italics. Quotations for smaller works like poems or short stories, and italics for larger works like novels or plays or movies. So somewhere in the introduction you also need that information. And you can put that in one sentence, in 2 sentences, in a long complicated sentence. Again, could be part of the attention getter. It could be part of the thesis. So it doesn't matter where you include that author name and the name of the work, but it needs to be somewhere when you're writing about literature. And those are the requirements for introductions. Thank you.